Rolling in the Mist is a series with fantasy violence, sexual humor, and worst of all, cussing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Rolling in the Mist. I am your master of ceremonies, Kevin Carpenter, and joining me today are...
Jason Peguero as Samuel Payne.
And...
Ryan Bravo as Leo Castello.
And...
Pablo Milla as Eugene Fritz. And Steven. What was the voice I did for Steven?
Stephen Miller.
Steve
Stephen
Wilson.
you bet. Oh, and maybe Steve Williams. Fuck.
Millerson.
Oh, and maybe Steve Willard. Fuck.
You had one job.
You're so close.
Steve Millerson.
I'm going to go back from and. Pablo Milla as Eugene Fritz. And maybe if... And now he's Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, you think I'm cutting any of that out, buddy? You're dead wrong. Alright.
Oh, sure, you betcha maybe there might be seen some There it is. Some Stevenson... Stephen Millerson. I invented him.
I know.
I gave birth
How did I
to him.
remember that one name?
Stephen Millerson.
What was
if
my
I'd
guy
be
called?
so-
Carlos Santiago?
If the MC being so inclined there, don't you know?
Anywho.
And Chris Rangel won't be joining us today. He got out of his restraints and he's currently roaming the city free. If you see him, go inside your house and lock the door. He's currently rabid.
We're going hunting after this.
Fucking shoot him in the face.
So, in our last exciting episode of Rolling in the Mist, our protagonists were in the middle of a casino heist. They managed to alert a couple of guards, and they managed to kill a couple of those guards. Only knocked one unconscious, so that's, well, two, technically.
That was me.
Yeah.
And me.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was definitely not me.
And so you think, like, okay, so they alerted a couple of guards. You know, that's where, like, the heist fucked up, right? But they're able to, like, you know, work their way around that. So then Leo had the fantastic idea, I'm going to create a wind elemental to do something.
I never really got to it.
Yeah. You were just like, all right, I'm going to explain later. First, wind elemental. Whoosh! And it was at that moment that Samuel Payne felt a tugging at his mythos, and his vision went dim. And he immediately saw what appeared to be everyone's auras of luck, where a silhouette appeared out of the wall and touched Leo's luck and diminished it right as he was creating this elemental. And the elemental went rogue. And that was where we found out where the casino heist really fucked up.
From the inside.
Yeah, immediately after that session, Bravo cornered me in an alleyway and then beat the shit out of me. It was it was just a fun time all around.
You're starting to realize that his voice is getting a little hoarse because I just kept beating into his fucking throat. I'm like the one time I get double sixes, Kevin, and you just take it away from me.
I gotta say, though, the prosthetic throat looks pretty banging.
Right? I can, like, paint on it. You know, like,
He could even change his voices.
If y'all cheap motherfuckers would give us some money, you would be able to see it right now. But I guess, you know, that's on you. That's on you.
But no, see, here's the thing. With this
draw it
prosthetic
for
windpipe, I can now actually do an Irish accent. I'm not going to do it right now, but I can. Anyway.
Let's bring back the Red Rider.
My name is Kevin, and I'm your MC. Wow, Kevin, that was really good.
Right?
Look at wow.
It didn't sound anything like me.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a really good prosthetic.
That's where all our money went to.
Look at me, I'm Kevin. I'm a little bitch. I'm a little bitch in the valley. And oh, look at me skipping through the glades. Kevin, don't be so, like, self-deprecative.
I know, man.
Jesus,
Damn.
you can improvise another day, but...
So anyway, the one elemental that's currently trying to kill you guys.
It's going to come back and bite us in the ass, Pablo.
Yeah, it's mostly me. It's going for me.
It's always fun when you end a session and you're immediately like, well, I got to create an entirely new stat block for this guy.
I already thought of a fucking ridiculous situation already.
Okay, so quick house cleaning. 2 characters leveled up in the last session. Bravo, what was the tag that you got?
I evolved my expression, Serpent's Gift, and the tag I got was J, Snakeskin.
Very nice. We'll see how that comes in later. And Pablo, Eugene got a level up.
I got 2 level ups.
Oh, shit.
One for my mythos in the subversion titled Justice is Blind.
That's your shadow one?
That's my shadow manipulation one, the one with all the invisibility and blinding abilities.
Yeah.
And ironically, for Justice is Blind, I got the new power tag, Night Vision, which is self-explanatory. And then for my introvert personality, Logos, I have the power tag, Master Debater.
Nothing. No, it's just
Masturbation.
What?
What?
No, I didn't. I said
Lord
master.
masturbates
No,
has entered.
I said master debater. It's 2 words.
I see.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
no, it's good talk.
I don't
know.
understand the misconception.
It's very clear.
Very erect. And that's how you defuse the situation, everybody.
He's good at debating, masterfully.
And vigorously.
Can we move on, please, for the love of God?
Yes. I'm done with the friction. Let's move on.
I've reached my climax.
Yes.
Alrighty, so last session we didn't do a voiceover monologue, and this session, honestly, it's up to either 3 of you. So
It's been 2 since Leo did one.
I'll go.
yeah, so all right, so here's the scene. Leo, you've just created this being out of literal thin air, and it's towering over you. And for once in your life, you just feel like luck is finally on your side. What's going through your head at this moment?
Wow. You know, I always thought that this sort of power in me was something a little special, though I knew I could never control it, and let's be honest, I had my fair share of fence smashing. Fire was always volatile and, well, full of life, and air was always a little pushy. Sometimes pushing in one way and sometimes pushing in out the other. But you know what? For once, I took a risk and wanted to see if I could create life just as much as I can help maintain it. I never did this before, and it's nice to see that I can actually create something that could always watch my back.
And at that exact moment, the elemental raises its fist toward all 3 of you.
But sometimes, even when luck is on my side, it's just another day in this goddamn city.
And it drops its fists. We cut to outside in the alleyway where Crackers is standing on top of the control panel.
Sure, it's cold. God, I wish I had pants.
And suddenly the walls shake, and Crackers flies up in the air and goes, and we're on the casino floor. And Daisy is just hanging out by a table, just looking out, and she looks at a roulette table. And as the ball is spinning around the top, all of a sudden the floor shakes, and the ball literally, as it's about to land on black, it jumps out and lands in red, and immediately half the table is like, ah! And then we cut to an office, very ornately designed, portraits on the wall, the luscious carpet.
Biggie? Is it a portrait of Biggie?
You know exactly what I'm envisioning. I don't want to say there's a portrait of Biggie, but now I can't get that image out of my head.
No, there's a portrait of another rapper, Smalley.
Yeah, there's a portrait of Smalley. It's a tiny head, big ass crown.
Small. The crown works like a necklace. It's a cock crown. But
There's a copyright coming from a company that rhymes with Isney.
And,
Schnizni can go schnigs itself.
and we see we see Dahlia Elodie with her palm outstretched, and she drops her arm, and sweat just pools to her brow, and she's like, never touched someone with luck like that. And immediately from the corner, Renfield shows up. It's like, you want me to go down there and take care of them? And she raises her hand and goes, no. You know who's here tonight, sugar. And he wants to see a show. You know what's going on back there. Everyone's gonna leave soon enough in a panic. Now my sister goes out on stage, and she glares daggers at Renfield. And Melody is going out on stage. And then we cut to the warehouse room. The elemental has just smashed its fists against the floor, and all 3 of you are just scattered to each of the waysides.
Son of a bitch!
Wow! And,
Dios mío.
and you all land,
No.
and you all
I'm gonna say yay.
you all fly through the air from this sudden gust of wind. Leo, you smash against the vault. Eugene, you clatter against the shelf. Samuel, you hit the floor and slide across the concrete. And now this elemental, this swirling mass of air and lightning has just fully formed within this warehouse. And now little bits from the supply shelves are swirling inside of it. You see packs of cards just break out of their boxes, immediately swirl into this.
God.
Oh fuck!
You
It's a
see,
tornado. Okay.
yeah,
Really is Twister.
you see casino. You see casino chips fly out of their cases and start flying into it. Now this thing is just a tornado of gambling.
Wow. I shouldn't ask this, but just to be fair, did we get hurt?
I would say for the purpose of dramatics, not at the moment.
Okay.
But
just
you
got
guys,
knocked back.
yeah, you guys are
I
about to
hit a
get.
shelf and I pictured things falling on me. I was like, okay.
Yeah, so, some things fell, but at this,
I'm all
like,
right.
Yeah.
All right.
So this thing has just bashed its fists against the ground. You guys are all scattered across the warehouse. What the fuck do you guys do?
Oh man.
I want to see if I can talk it down. So I'm going to use talk.
Do you speak elemental?
I speak better. I speak the words of wisdom. No, I'm just joking. Just joking.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, do I have you do the roll even though there's no chance in hell? Like,
I'm like, you know what I would have done if I would have
Wait.
said that? I would have gone like, stop, just to see how far that could have got me.
Let me. No.
No.
You're the only. If you're gonna go first, you're the only one of us who kind of knows what just went down.
Oh, I'm
So-
not even gonna. We don't have time. There is a fucking living tornado.
We don't got time for
there. We don't have
context.
time. I'm not gonna have time to pull you to the side and be like, "Hey, so I don't know if you saw it, but there was a bright person thing that walked by, gave him like the flick on the nose, and then he
I
sucked."
don't know. I feel like there's a way. I'm not gonna tell you how to play your character. I'm just saying, like, there might be a way to like that. Like, this wasn't you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a dick. I'm more concerned.
Anyways,
about
while they're
myself at this
arguing,
point.
Leo, what do you do?
Yeah.
Johnny, what,
You get first move.
go
I
first,
am
'cause
like
this is
your fault.
Yeah, fuck you. I am like completely like taken aback and shocked and kind of confused, feeling a little guilty and kind of just slowly depression is hitting in.
And I'm screaming at you from the other. Leo, what the hell's going on?
I hear him, but I can't respond. Like I'm just like Jesus Christ. This is more than I feel guilty about going into this. But at the same time, I use veteran doctor's calm.
One episode.
Look, we're not, 12 minutes in, I've used it.
This whole side of the table is just
I think
disappointing.
it's a new record. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is, well, I can't add fire to it, or else it's just gonna turn into a big
Please
blaze
don't add
thing.
fire to it.
Just want you to sit over
So
there.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna use
Let's grab him and throw him in there.
Gale Force Control. Actually, no, Weather Manipulation and Zephyr's Children, to try to literally calm the wind that's bursting around. In other words, put like kind of like when you hold a child that's kind of getting out of control. In other words, grapple it to try to control it and calm it down.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be a
Change the game.
Yeah, I think this would be a change of game.
Okay.
So how many?
So you're making like an elemental voodoo doll?
I'm making an
control it?
elemental chain to hold it.
Okay.
So I can think of a spell.
I'm trying to retake control of it.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think this is gonna be a go toe to toe, because you don't necessarily have to do go toe to toe with like a purely damaging status. This is you're trying to do this while it's also
Yeah.
actively trying to hurt you. Even though your status is more calming in nature, you're still imposing it on them.
Imposing my will against it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be a +2.
God, this heist went.
Wow, this whole heist went into a whole new direction.
It is.
So I had 2, right? +2.
Yeah.
6 + 5, 11.
So 13 in total.
I rolled a 3 and a 6.
Oh. Okay.
9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
You phrased that so weird. You randomly added
Here's
the
what you
2 to
do
one of
first.
your die.
No,
Give us the
I
die
roll.
number-
No,
yeah, give
oh,
us the
sorry.
die number first, then give us
Oh,
the
okay,
ad.
got it. Because I just do the math for you guys because it seems you guys are all mathematicians.
Well, no,
here.
you do some of the math, and then you give us the final step, and it's confusing as
Yeah,
hell.
I am a filmmaker,
Okay,
not
got
a
it.
mathematician.
In the end, just so you know, I'll give you the final number that has the addition and everything.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
So 11.
All right. So,
You mo gui Wi-Fi, she's out. You.
choose 2. You take something they hold, you hit them with a status, and you block, dodge, counter their best attempts.
So the things I choose is dodge, parry, and avoid damage, and I'm gonna hit it with a slap of this is your mommy speaking. Stop
Hit it
acting
with
out.
that calm palm.
Stop acting out.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that combo.
A calm palm.
Ooh, I hit it with calm palm.
Yeah, nice. I love that.
Power tag calm
Yeah.
palm.
So this thing raises a spinning tornado fist towards you, and as it goes to punch, you raise your palms, and the fist just stops in midair, and actually this swirling vortex begins to slow, and its fist actually disperses into air, and the elemental actually steps, I say in air quotes, like slinks back like in surprise, and you see that this whirling tornado filled with lightning is actually spinning slower now as it takes this calming tube status.
Because I wanted to literally, like, all the air that I was expanding, I wanted to literally, with weather manipulation, in other words, squeeze all the air back into it and calm it down so the chips and all the shit's not flying
So
everywhere.
it's spinning slower, and it's also getting a little smaller from your action. That's badass, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so Eugene, Samuel,
I'm holding it as long as I can.
you guys see Leo doing this. What do you do?
I look at Leo like, I got an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. And what I'm gonna do is
And he says, it's like, just don't piss it off.
I throw the coin in there, and I use Fool's Gold and the Weight of Greed. And the reason why I do that is I'm going to create a bunch of coins that will not only pretty much attract all that lightning so it doesn't go striking down, but it's pretty much getting so heavy with just the weight itself that it's actually going to start interrupting that element. Is that even possible?
Yeah, no, that sounds badass. Fool's Gold is your tag for making a bunch of different coins.
So for those, because I didn't get to describe it in the last one, and this is my chance to use it. Fool's Gold, basically, I throw the coin and make a large amount of coins, like I guess like infinite.
Okay, I like that.
You sure your mythos isn't Pablo Schreiber from American Gods or something?
That would be fucking cool.
Because that's what it sounds like.
That guy is cool. The leprechaun.
The
right?
leprechaun, yeah.
He's fucking cool.
Give it a watch, everyone. That's a great show.
There we go. So two
They're
tags.
our sponsor. Yeah. They're not our sponsor.
One day.
7, 8, 9.
Nice. Shoot, I don't even know what move that would be. I think that would be change the game because you're trying to give it like this weighted status.
Yeah. So basically, I'm creating an indefinite amount of
You're
coins.
creating a resistance against the spinning and
And I'm absorbing the electricity because they're all coins.
Okay.
So
they're
it's like
conductors.
a conductors. There we go.
nice.
Okay.
Smart.
So
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
think about that one.
yeah. So I'm gonna say that's more of like a story tag, like you're hindering it rather than like doing your calming spectrum stuff.
Compound.
So change the game. You got what was it, a 9?
I got a 9. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you change the game. You create you throw these coins into this tornado, and immediately this. Well, I guess you.
Do you want me to describe how I was?
Yeah,
thinking?
go for it.
So the
go
way
for
I
it.
was thinking was, I throw the coin, and the coin gets sucked in, and as it's spinning, more coins are starting to form, and then more and more and more, until eventually you're starting to see like holy shit, like how many coins are coming out of this one coin, and it's like. It doesn't stop. It just keeps building and building.
Oh,
and
and especially because the air is more compressed, it's expanding into a smaller area.
You can make coins and you still want money?
They're
These are
fake
different.
coins.
These are
They're
different
fake ass
Like
coins?
Fool's Gold, yeah.
That's why it's called
Fool's
Fool's
Gold.
Gold.
Got it. Got
Remember,
it.
this is coming from the coin of Judas.
Yep.
So yeah, all these coins just start appearing in this smaller air elemental, and pretty soon it becomes weighted down. It takes a status weighted 2, so if it tries to attack you, it's going to be dealing with that. But you've basically turned this air elemental into a tornado of coins. So you ever got socked in the face by a sock full of
it's
nickels?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just make it harder? Did you make it
I made it
tougher?
I made it stronger, but it's slower.
All right. Okay.
So Eugene, there's now this living tornado of coins as your associate Leo is trying to calm it down. What do you do?
I knew I should have just become a pottery instructor. All right. Well,
He's so fucking scared right now. This is Bravo showed me a picture, which I think you should put on the Instagram, by the way, if you could just find it, and then just I don't know,
Give it the
Come
credit.
twisty.
I mean,
give it the credit
yeah.
because he showed me a picture of what this thing looks like. It's fucking scary.
Call
for
it
Eugene.
twisty.
Twisty.
Yeah.
Could be little Zeke.
Okay, so he is essentially a coin behemoth now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Great.
Basically, we made something.
We made a rock golem.
Yeah, we made something that wasn't physical now.
excellent. Well,
You know those charity things where you put a coin in and it spins around until it hits the hole of the center?
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine you just dumped a
whole bunch
bag
into that.
Into that.
Thousands
That's
of
pretty much what
coins.
you're
It's
facing
just
right now.
Not going down, just continuously
But
spinning in
again-
their axis.
We made it physical.
Yeah, so
well, I suppose it's punchable now.
what would he say at this moment?
Oh, sweet, unangelic Mary Angelou.
That was awful. That was
that was
really
just
terrible.
I don't know where you were going with
I
that.
was trying to say Holy Antichrist again or something like that, but I'm trying to make it fresh every time.
Meanwhile, Sam's like,
Eugene, just do something!
Oh God, that's the motivation he needed. So he just runs at it, and he's going to
Don't know why.
dive into the center of it. He's gonna go in.
What the fuck?
He's gonna dive in. It's spinning, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Yeah, he's gonna dive
Dude,
into the
he's
center
gonna
of it.
do fucking the intro to DuckTales. He fucking dives into his fucking that's you.
He's gonna dive in to the center.
Roll 2 DuckTales dive, and by that I mean take a risk.
Taking a risk with super
He's gonna
strength.
come out fucking wrecked.
He's not dumb though. He's doing this tactfully. He's going to use horn shot in a plating sort of manner. You know how it like kind of grows out and then it kind of shoots? He's growing it out around his arms, around his head. He's basically making football
He's making
gear.
an exoskeleton.
Thank you. He's making an exoskeleton out of horn. So horn shot to shield himself. Super strength to break through. Master of logistics to put both of these together in order to break through the
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
how much.
And veteran doctors come to put it all together.
And veteran doctors come. Mutation though, so that's actually going to be.
Yeah, I was about to say,
+2.
since you're doing this with horn
All
shot,
this
I'm
stuff.
evoking your weakness tag mutation because this is something that's sort of outside your normal purview.
Yeah. You're really pushing the limit.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh fuck. It's a 7.
Okay, that's still a success.
Okay.
A mixed success, but you get the.
I think I can make this work.
I either give you the hard bargain or the ugly outcome. You know, the two
The
options you
two
love.
bullshit
Pablo.
options. Yo, fuck this game.
Oh my god.
Yo, but here's the thing. Fuck this game. No, okay, go ahead.
No, but seriously,
Give him to me.
fuck this game.
Okay. Actually, so here's what happens. So you do manage to get into this like swirling tornado of coins, but I think you do get like hit by some of the coins
I
that
get
are
like
in.
carried into it a bit.
Yeah,
Or no?
I think you get into the center of this thing, and it's like you do kind of get carried in, but also it's just like you do get like hit by a good couple of the coins as you like dive through. So I'm gonna say take the status nickel and dime too.
I'm the only one getting hurt around here.
I like that. Yeah.
Nickel and dime.
Why didn't you just
Yeah.
punch it?
Oh, I'm not done.
He ain't done.
All right, so you know what? I'm super interested in this. What's your next move here?
Meanwhile, while you're going, I'm looking at Lil. What the hell's he doing?
And I'm not. I can't even respond. I'm just like, please calm down. Please calm down. Please calm down.
Cinematic rising music, fucking symphonic music is happening as like like fucking
John Williams? Please go. Please make a
yeah,
score
just
for us.
like epic fucking music, as if it's Eugene's last moments, but it's not. It's just fucking
That
epic.
Naruto sad song.
Good luck finding some of that as he is grounding himself in the middle of this thing. Grounding himself and standing up, looking up to this towards the center, like
Yeah,
of this thing.
Yeah, and as you look up, you see this
do I
like
see?
you see this like swirling vortex of coins, and also like lightning that's sprouting from like coin to coin. It looks like you just jumped right into a fucking Tesla coil almost, just in here.
Ooh, nice.
All right. In my head, even though I'm not a physicist or anything, this is the plan. Can I see like the roof of the place, like through this thing?
Yeah, you can see the
like
top of it.
hole. There's like
The
a
ceiling.
hole through its head, right?
Yeah.
Great. Perfect. Eugene is, after he's grounded himself, even he's like kicking his heels into the ground to like make a little divot so he holds still. He is going to take the widest wingspan of his arms and directly upwards clap like Hulk
like the
club.
Hulk.
Yeah.
So sending
A
a
thunderclap.
wave through the center of this thing upwards so it explodes from the inside out with air. Just dissipating the vortex.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll hit with all you got on that
Yep.
one, good buddy.
So what do you use?
I'm gonna use
Use
Labyrinthian
everything.
Recall, as I heard this in a story once. No, I'm gonna use Super Strength.
Obviously.
Master of Logistics. Do I still need mutation for this? By the way, I get an attention from last time. But do I need mutation on this still? I'm
No.
in the same
No,
place.
you're
Because you
great
already
on
you already
fucking-
already
mutated.
did that.
Yeah.
Fucking bomb. Super Strength, Master of Logistics. Is this different?
Can I
than
add
anything?
something, or is that metagaming?
Um,
Or can I suggest something?
what?
Yeah, go
Use
ahead.
horn shot by extending your
Oh,
wingspan
making
and
my-
making it like literally
bigger?
as big of your circumference.
Basically making huge plates coming
Pretty
out of
fucking
myself
much,
to
yeah.
clap to, like
you
like
wanna
giant
use-
symbols.
Pretty much, yeah.
Do you want to use Ravens of Knowledge? Because you had to be a pretty smart motherfucker to come up with this plan.
No,
The
that's
bird's
just
like-
using the birds. I feel like
The bird's
I
like,
it,
hey,
but we
don't fuck
can't."
up.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use those two things, and
horn shot, or no?
I don't know if that would really help as much as clapping my own hands together. No, you're right. It'd be creating like fans.
Okay,
Will
if
you
you're
allow
doing
this?
that, I'm invoking mutation on that one too.
So you're gonna get a power, but it's gonna be.
But it's gonna look awesome.
It's up to you, dude.
So it's gonna be +2.
So you could either take the +2
Just
without
remember,
mutation.
you're standing in this coin vortex.
Yeah.
He gonna fuck you up if you fuck up. Do you want to
So
use it or
before you roll,
Yeah,
you
if
can
I
either
use it,
get-
my Minotaur upgrades next time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use
I was
it.
gonna say you could do the +2 without any drawbacks, or take the +2 with the mutation.
I'm using +2
Okay.
and
Okay.
gonna upgrade next rest or whatever. All right, here we go. Fucking this thing. Okay, +2. Gonna fucking burst this bitch. Yeah, that's a 7 +2, motherfucker. That's a 9. And the crowd goes wild. Well, wait, we'll see what the crowd does. The crowd's in silent anticipation, on bated breath. Oh.
Choose one.
Just hands me a piece of paper.
No, we're gonna choose one from hit with all you got.
Okay, you take over. Nope. You control. Control the collateral damage is interesting. Hold the target's attention. Doesn't make much sense. You gain the upper hand. I get to do 2, you said?
No, you pick one because you got 9.
Oh. Well, I guess control the collateral damage.
Oh,
What did you want? To
I
take
know.
the upper hand?
It's just like I saw that bullet point. I was like, if he doesn't take that one, I'm gonna.
Because I
fuck
feel
him,
like
but-
if you thunderclap the elemental away, those coins are gonna hit us. So
Alrighty.
good job for taking that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Fuck you, Kevin. Fuck.
Good job for doing your job.
Fuck Kevin. Okay.
All right, fine.
I'm gonna do what's best for everyone. And he just fucking creates this huge fucking ivory plates. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know what that music is, but it sounds great in my head.
Honestly, I was imagining like the Pokemon theme when they're evolving.
Yeah, and then clap. Tell me what happens. Do it. I'm sorry.
You create these giant fucking bone fans on your arms, and you clap, and just the sheer shock wave just hits it from the bottom to the top, and immediately the bits of like lightning that constitute this thing's eyes widen, and then this tornado of coins just blows up directly upward.
Shit.
And as you clap your hands, Eugene, you're just like you can barely believe it. And as the coins go up, they hit the roof of the warehouse and then start falling directly down towards you.
Do I have to do something here?
Better think quick there.
I was just gonna go like this.
I can do something. I call all the coins back. I call my coin back. So I do selfish return and fool's gold and like basically call back that coin so this way like it's controlled. Like the coins are not gonna just fall
So
straight
like there's a
down.
tornado of coins that get sucked into one coin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sammy, you hold out your hand, and then like your like primary coin like literally just flies right to your palm, and as it does, this shower of golden coins right before it hits you, Eugene, immediately diverts course and just goes right
Some
into
Looney
Samuel's
Tunes
palm.
shit.
Yeah, dude. And as it going, I'm like doing like cool dance.
You're water bending the.
And Eugene, you're holding your hands up, and then you open your eyes, and it's just a shower of cards.
Oh. Hold on a second.
Oh my god, it's Gambit.
Okay, so a shower of cards. He made the shields like smaller shields, like to make a umbrella, whatever for himself. And when he sees the cards, he goes, "Oh, that's not so bad." And a quarter like hits his. Ow! Oh, my temple! Oh. Just one coin didn't get caught by you.
It was an actual chip.
It was an actual chip. Just son of a.
So it's gone.
Yeah, this thing is like the whole room is a fucking mess now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eugene's sudden bout of bravery and fantastic rolls just
Okay,
just took this thing out.
So he like after that happens, he rubs his temple, and then all the horn ivory goes away, the muscles go down. He goes back to normal. He's breathing. He looks at Sam, goes,
Fuck your plans.
and I just exhausted from what's happening, like, cause this all happened in like a couple of minutes. I fucking fall to the floor. What the hell, Leo?
Yes, what was your why? I told you we could just do the shadows and then this and you create a monster? You have some nerve to disagree so aggressively. And I need to sit down.
He gets dizzy and sits down.
I mean, I take that all in. I'm just kind of just depressed. Like, it's not like immediate depression, but just like.
And meanwhile, I'm like kind of like, cause are we still near the door?
What door? There's a lot of doors
The door that
We're in like the middle of the room.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the room, like right in front of the vault.
All right. I fell on the floor on my ass, but I'm like just kind of like like taking deep breath. Like we just fucking fought a tornado. I made 2 people die. I don't know what you did, but you got out of that room on your own. So
Just pointing at Leo.
I kind of look at the vault. Is anything happened to that vault since this fucking charade of weirdness?
Nah, nothing directly has
It was
happened.
like getting hit by chips and cars. Like, hell,
Yeah.
that's good. What kind of like? All right, since we're able to see the vault, what kind? Is it like a padlock? I mean, a padlock. Like a digit code? Is it like
Can
a key?
I just make a suggestion? As I'm gonna do this as my character. I was like, look, we ain't gonna do this any more your ways. Let's do it my way. Hit this fucking thing as hard as you got,
we
and we break it. It's already, the guards already know we're here.
Payne.
There's 2 bodies right there.
Mr. Payne.
A fucking tornado just came out.
Mr. Payne!
What?
And he slams down his fucking fist on the ground, stands up, corrects his glasses, and he checks his watch as he says, "We're not barbarians." How much time has it been since we entered? Eugene has a watch, and I don't know why I didn't figure this out last time, but he would know how much.
Watch to the bomb.
Yeah, well, exactly. He would have known how much time is like. We set it for what, half an hour?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it was half an hour.
Yeah,
and he would have been checking the time since he entered.
I feel like with all the stuff that's been happening, I feel it's been 29 minutes.
So there's like a minute left.
There's a minute left before the EMP goes off.
Great.
We have approximately 60 seconds until the EMP goes off. I will have the shadows that I require to get us into the vault unscathed. We made enough noise and we need some calm. Can you do that? Are you capable of that? Mr. Payne.
I walk up to him. I grab his shirt and I pull it to me. I go, if I do not get my money, you're going to be like Siggenswig over there.
And then I immediately say, and if we don't get our book, you'll end up much worse.
You want to make that bet?
And
I'm just
yeah.
holding that coin.
Yeah.
I am not afraid to go. Like whatever's about to happen, I'm ready for it.
And even though I'm still in utter depression, a primal reaction in the fucking adrenaline of that is like back when I said the whole blowtorch thing. You see just a whirlwind of thing with fire, almost looks like plasma.
Yeah.
I don't say anything. I just activate that on both of my hands.
And as he's doing that, like you can see like a handful of these coins kind of forming in my hand.
Gentlemen, please. Mr. Payne, you devised our plan for this heist. We tried that. Dr. Castello, you tried to break into the vault with your behemoth of air, and I'm sorry that didn't work out for you. But please, you've had a chance. Will you please allow me?
I had a chance. You fucking came to the back without me guiding you here. You broke the plan.
Then allow me to make a wager for you.
As he checks his watch, and I'm certain there's like 30 seconds left.
Oh no, you check your watch and everything goes dark.
So wait, so he's glowing red, and we're just kind of like, oh shit.
I immediately when I see that, I take notice. I'm like, when I turn them off.
I can see perfectly.
Well, yeah, that's right. You have my vision.
And like all the bullshit that I was doing, I just fucking. How many seconds do you need?
How long does this EMP last? Remind me.
It can go from either a minute to a couple seconds, depending how long the generator can work.
There's no more time for discussion. Mr. Payne, if this doesn't work, I will, we can go, you will take point. You will take point from here on out if this does not go the way you want. If you don't get your money in the next 10 minutes.
Just get in the damn ball. I'll watch the door.
Excellent.
And then,
Dr. Castello, bring that flame back, please.
I turn it back on.
all right, now there is an illumination. Now it's not just pitch black.
Yeah.
Now
I'm like holding it up just so it
great,
can cover more
like
light.
a torch.
Yeah.
Now all the darkness is shadows.
Nice.
Meanwhile, I'm at the door just kind of checking out what's going on.
Which door?
The main entrance. The main entrance.
The back
to get
door?
to the back.
Okay.
So I'm kind of looking just to see. And
Keep
what
a
am I
lookout.
seeing outside right now?
Yeah, you go to the door and like this door. So there's this door and then the other door, and so these doors are pretty soundproofed.
Okay.
But as you like,
that's right.
as you like creak open that door, even then you can hear like the sounds of like muffled confusion, and also like you hear like casino chips like jingling. You hear like guards like shouting out orders and like footsteps running around. But it seems like you're like
Everyone's kind of lost into the room.
yeah, it's hard. You can't really tell what's going on because you can't like see.
But it
as
doesn't
far-
sound like
yeah.
anyone's coming towards us anytime soon.
It doesn't. It's hard to tell. There's too many footsteps. There's too much
I'm
noise.
just gonna realize, I'm not sure what's going on out there, but don't look like they can come back here.
This is a question to Sam, but it's really for the MC.
Mr. Payne, is there a lock on that door?
There's a lock on that door.
Yeah.
Lock
Yes.
the door.
Got it.
See what you can do to keep it bolted. They're likely to have a key or a code or something to get through it. See what you can do to hold them off.
Got it.
Thank you, Dr. Castello. I'll take it from here.
And I'm gonna burn shadow manipulation to create this.
Here's the thing. For this portal, because this isn't fully one of your powers, this is going to be a stop holding back.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like it's not.
Eugene.
Here's the thing. It's not going to be ultimate or no return. It's going to be significant. So that's the lowest tier, but that still comes with a cost because you're doing a real big thing here that you can't normally do. That's
So what's the consequences of this kind of thing? I've never done no holding back before.
so I
I'm
normally
the only one who's done it.
Yeah.
Normally, I don't think I'm supposed to tell you, but I'm going to tell you now since I already said it's significant. So on a partial success, you'll mark fade or crack on one of your themes and then burn all the power tags on that theme. That's if you get a partial success. If you get a full success, like a 10 plus, you just mark fade on one theme. And
So if this goes bad for my subversion, I lose all the power tags.
you burn them. You
burn
don't
them
lose them
until they're
permanently, but yeah.
Okay.
They're just unusable.
And
But because we're in this situation,
This is a dire. This is a drastic. This is fight or flight.
yeah, and also I do want to add one more thing. I didn't say this before, and I want to say this now. I want you to mark fade on the introvert theme. Not only for jumping into the tornado, but also that big moment where Leo and Samuel were fighting and you fucking took the stage. Like you were like, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that
makes
that
sense.
felt.
Yeah.
That was definitely like against
Not
Eugene's
introverted.
introvert. But this is like a positive fade crack. So,
So that's 3 though. On my.
I choose which theme gets the crack.
Yeah, no, he chooses, yeah. He screws us, not us.
Oh.
So here's the deal. So this is going to be a stop holding back. And like I said, this comes with a cost. This is a big use of your power. But at the same time, like if you pull this off, this would be fucking awesome.
Can I assist
But-
him?
No, this is all him.
It's just me
You're,
adding
you're,
2
you're already
logos.
assisting him with the light.
Okay.
and I can't do anything because I'm at the door.
So you know the stakes.
I really don't have a choice. I'm gonna burn. Is it still burning or is it just?
No, you don't burn tags. You just roll.
You just roll.
Okay.
You're just gonna roll whatever
I'm
the
gonna-
outcome
yeah,
is. That's what
stop
it's
Stop holding
telling
back.
Roll +2.
Fucking 11 plus.
Get rickety wrecked.
you. This is what it should have been had Brazil won the World Cup.
Wow, that did not do good for
I
audio.
was there when I was strange.
Nerve rush.
I was there when I was strange and I had to do
Nerve
that.
rush.
It's fucking scary.
Oh my, yeah.
I was almost gonna be the first one, but I misinterpreted what he said because I thought I was gonna lose the power
Yeah.
completely. But then he's the one who took it, and I was like, whoa.
That's a 13, sir.
All right.
Oh
So
God, we're doing the heist.
I would drop the mic, but it's on a stand.
So here's what happens.
And it'll make a noise.
Samuel, you go to the door and you're looking for a lock, but it's just like too dark. You can't see anything through Leo's illumination. And then as you're looking, suddenly where you're looking grows dim, but not dim, dull, like a solar eclipse where there's still light, but like the light seems drained. And the shadows literally move from the door like ink, and you can see like the deadbolt lock right there that you immediately just hit. And Leo, you holding up your flame, and you can see like the shadows dancing all across the warehouse. And you see them not dancing from your flame, but dancing toward Eugene's raised hand as they pull up to the vault door and then begin swirling into this inky portal. And Eugene, your hands are just like clenched as you concentrate and create this pool of inky blackness that turns just ultra black, just Vanta black.
Ooh.
And then Eugene, you can feel that the shadows are not making this vault door invisible. It is making them, for this moment, non-existent.
He literally broke matter.
You have quite literally created your own miniature black hole.
Take that, NASA.
Fuck. That's fucking cool.
That's
I don't say
nuts.
anything. I'm just wide-eyed as
the
I'm seeing
moment.
this.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just kind of like taking around my like, what is going on?
And he looks back and he sees this happening, right?
Yeah, you see
We
this
all
just,
see it.
You see this, like, the room has now just grown, like, dull, and you see every shadow that's in this room is now just pulled into this circle in front of Eugene.
I just kind of like, Jesus.
Puts his hand through his hair.
Yeah, like, Jesus Christ.
Quick reminder from the MC: is there a way if we go in? Because I can't hold this long. Can we open it from the inside? Probably not, right? We covered that.
No, locks can't be open from the inside.
All right, so
I'm going to tell you right now, you could probably maintain this for a minute max.
okay. So that means I'd probably need
You
to.
gotta
You
go.
got to go in, Leo.
Can I make a suggestion?
Quick.
Use your gust to see if you can blow whatever comes out without actually going in there.
I don't know if I like that. Just because
What if he gets locked in?
I could always burn my way out.
I can, if he's in there, he can hear me. It's a hole.
Yeah.
So I can let him know
As-
out now, out now, out now. If I
I guess
need to.
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look over to Payne, and I said, we may not be the best of friends, but I'm not trusting you right now. I will keep watch. You get in there and get what is owed to you, and if there is a book, grab that as well.
As he says that, I look at him and I give him a smile, but it's a smile that's like, you don't know if it's a good or bad smile. I just smile.
No, yeah, and I could see that. I still maintain.
Cheeky-ass
I'm still
smile.
gonna tame him. I'm gonna take a gamble on you.
The doors behind you shake, and you look and you see that there are guards that are, like, trying to, like, come through the doors.
Eugene is starting to sweat bullets. Mr. Payne.
I look at Leo, switch, and I start running
Yeah.
over there. I start
You-
running to the vault.
You run over there.
I don't even like hesitate. I just jump into that fucking hole of his. Just go. That sounded weird. I jumped right into the black hole.
All right. So yeah, you jump right through the portal,
Yeah.
and you are inside the vault. It is still pitch black in there.
Shit! I just start like, all I'm gonna do is just fill up one side of this fucking room and start grabbing whatever I can.
Do you want to like grab and just chuck out the hole?
Yeah, just like that. Just fucking.
Is there any way I could help, or am I like?
No, you have to
No,
hold it.
you are holding this
All right.
thing. Yeah.
Dude, you're the Hulk when he had to hold the fucking mountain over everyone's head before they
Yeah.
crushed him. So I was like, Eugene, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do this on purpose. I just start throwing whatever's out of this fucking hole.
Fuck, man.
And there is just, he is throwing just wads of dollar bills
We didn't
just
think
right
about
through this hole.
part.
Yeah.
Fuck, we didn't think
I
about this
just
part.
thought about it right now.
That's why I wanted to
How are we
melt the
getting
thing.
this money out?
You should have gone. That was just. Oh man.
You just see just wads of just $100 bills,
Ooh, I got an idea. I'll tell you in a second.
Okay. Oh,
So
I get
I'm
it.
just throwing whatever's in this fucking vault.
Yeah, you're throwing just wads of bills.
Yeah.
There's actually like some car keys that get thrown out, a red handkerchief, and just like more dollar
Easter
bills.
eggs for other shows.
Majora's Mask.
You throw out you throw outside the City of Mist core book because that's the most valuable thing in that vault.
He hits you, G. Ah!
This is so
The hole gets
confusing.
smaller.
Oh, he needs something smaller? Then he throws out the City of Mist Players toolkit, the City of Mist MC toolkit.
No, I said the hole gets smaller.
I throw out an AOL copy disc. Like, what kind of vault is this? No, but anyway, I'm just throwing just whatever I got. It's like, how much longer?
Maybe 30 more seconds.
Son of a bitch. I'm just fucking throwing and throwing and throwing. And
You said you had an idea.
Yeah.
Is that happening yet?
That's
That's a no.
That's an idea once we get out. Once I get out. And I say, 10 seconds!
Is there a book?
I can't feel it!
Roll investigate for me.
Come on.
I use
Yeah, please have.
opportunist. This is an opportunity.
Everything is. Never mind.
See, now
Yes.
Better Doctor's Con doesn't seem
Shut
so bad,
your mouth,
I'm
does it?
just
okay?
not gonna argue this
Everybody gets their version.
It's up to him. It's up to him. To let you
Can
know.
I use gambling?
Gambling?
I am literally gambling my life right now. I'm trying
could
to
get
beat
trapped in
the
this
odds
ball.
on this fucking clock.
You know what? Yeah. I like that creative turn of phrase.
Thank you.
+2 then. But
Go on, tell me.
I want you to make a hard choice.
You motherfucker.
Would Samuel care about looking for the book, or would he just try to grab as much money as he could?
and then a flashback of my face saying, "I'm gonna trust in you. Get what you want, and we all win."
Are you looking for the book, or are you lying and just grabbing as much money as you can?
Ooh, interesting.
Because I asked you, is there a book, motherfucker?
Because if you're not looking for the book, you don't even have to roll investigate. You just grab as much money as you can. If you are looking for the book, you get less money, but you might be able to find it if it's in there. I need to know, no matter what the result is, I need to know
Your decision.
what Samuel does.
I'm going to say he's going to look for this book just because of the fact that these two clowns are looking for it, which means it must have some kind of value. And my heart goes to things that are valuable.
Word.
Even though that's the motivation, I'm going to recommend, I don't know, that he put a crack on the coin of Judas and his relic because the weakness
Yeah,
tag is disloyal and it's you're being loyal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mark fade on your relic.
Fade. Yeah, fade.
You are doing the right thing, though.
He's coloring the whole book.
I used to just put an X. Jesus.
No, I like coloring it in. It's just visually nice for me.
Okay.
Plus, well, I'll ask you at the end.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. So I am using opportunist, gambling, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. That'd be, roll +2 to
Do you guys want me
investigate.
to use catch, overlook details?
No, damn it. I will use that later.
Well, it doesn't get burned if we use it, right?
It does get burnt.
It does get burned.
It's
We
a
can
crew-
use it
it's a
for
crew
better
tag.
thing.
But we can get it
Oh,
back.
actually,
You tell me now.
Yeah. Fuck,
Now
in
it's
my
your
opinion.
turn.
Now you make the hot choice.
just use it.
Okay.
We need to know if it's in there.
And I'll use catch.
Oh, but you were
Overlook details.
Okay, go for it.
So that is +3, right?
Yeah, +3.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, you get to ask 3 questions.
The first one is that fucking book in this goddamn safe.
You rummage around with your hands. You are going through this entire vault like during the
Lickety-split.
whole, like during the whole process while you were like throwing out money and all that. And you're feeling stuff, but no, the book isn't in here.
Yep.
All right.
Fucking knew it.
You get 2 more questions though.
What is the most valuable thing that I can go for?
As you're rummaging around, you wrap your hands around something, and it's like you understand the shape, but certainly not the size. And you grasp your hand around what feels like a fucking baseball-sized diamond.
Oh shit.
Yeah, pocket that. Put that in my pocket. And last question. Are any of the girls that were kidnapped in this fucking vault?
That's a good question. Samuel, you're rummaging around, you pocket the diamond, you're throwing more wads of dollar bills. You know for a fact that the book is not in here. And then your hand brushes against something.
What the fuck?
And it's soft, but it's not soft like paper. It's soft like skin, but you feel a leg, and then you run your hands over it, and it's a body, but it's, from what they told you, the women that were kidnapped were like sorority girls, like women in like their 20s or something like that. This body is entirely wrinkled, and as your hand brushes against their face, their eyes are sunken, their jaws are without teeth. You are in essence touching a mummy, just this completely dehydrated corpse.
Oh my,
my
god.
God.
And it's at that moment, Eugene,
Mr. Payne, hurry!
How heavy is this mummy?
Let's see. Human body.
Yeah, okay.
If it's a woman, and especially if it's
but if it's
dehydrated, with,
mummified, it's probably like no more than 100 pounds. It's gotta be
okay,
less.
no.
less.
It's probably
I
like
can't-
80 something.
But I can't do it with one arm, is what I'm saying. I don't have a chance with one arm.
Do you have both hands free though?
I do, but
Can you sling it over your shoulder?
could you fireman roll it?
You can fireman roll it.
Just like grab it here and then.
You can go for it.
I fucking grab the body with both hands, and I tell Eugene, there's a body.
There's a what?
So Eugene, as you yell that, you look in front of you that the portal is closing. And Samuel, you have the body in front of you, and you heard Eugene yell at you, and you can feel more than you can see that the portal is closing. What do you do?
I try to see if we can both go through that damn portal together.
So you pick up the body, you throw it over your shoulders, and you start rushing toward it.
Yes.
Roll, take a risk. What tags are you using?
Opportunist.
Okay.
Veteran doctor's
Here
call.
is a professional.
No.
I want to say I've done this. No.
He
Okay.
straightens his tie before diving.
You gotta make a good first impression.
Can I use gambling again?
Yeah. Sure.
You're gambling with the idea that he can hold the thing long enough.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Opportunists and gambling.
Dead or alive. I don't know why that came in my
But
head.
I am going to invoke your weakness tag. Greediness killed the cat.
You mother.
Because you want to take it all.
Yeah. You
both.
want to get
I want
And
to.
you wanna take it all?
diamonds
And well, at least you got a level up.
Yep.
But let's see what
Well,
you
I
get.
got an
so,
attention.
so a plus
Got an
one.
attention.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Plus one.
attention.
This one. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice.
Woo!
Nice. Oh, fucking beautiful.
But well, let's see.
Mixed success.
It's a mixed success.
I'm going to give you a hard choice.
Pancakes.
You're running toward the portal, and you can see it's about to close. You have a split-second decision where either you can throw the body through, or you can drop the body and you dive through.
TikTok, motherfucker.
I drop the body, and I run through it. I mean,
He knows.
I hate to say it. I'm still looking out for myself.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Mama
we can't
corpse.
expect you to do a whole fucking huge change.
You do a whole hero arc in
you've
like
done
2
some growing
seconds.
in there.
Yeah, I did some. Like I took a fade for you fuckers. I'm not taking.
Yeah, he actually looked for the book
I
Yeah.
looked for the book That's
and the
all.
bodies.
Well, that was just kind of like.
True. You asked about the
I
bodies.
just asked, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I'm not the only murderer. so I just jumped out.
You jump you drop the body and you jump through the portal right as it closes. Like literally, your leg goes through right as it
And I
shrinks.
fucking.
Does it catch a shoelace?
And I hate to say this,
Like
but
it-
because you're in my way, I just kind of I tackle you by accident.
That's fine.
Yeah, and you look back and you see that the aglet of your shoelace is now embedded in the vault door.
And I'm like taking deep breaths. Like,
I'm also panting.
As I hear that, I turn around. Okay, now I'm at the door, keeping an eye out. Have they broken through, or what's the situation?
The doors currently they're trying their best to break
Yeah.
through. I mean, this thing is like deadbolted, like it's sort of
Yeah.
built to keep people out. But you know, there's now like a couple of guards who are just like they're bashing their
Right.
shoulders against it.
Because what I was gonna say while he was doing that, I was gonna like, how is it just like a hallway, like a small hallway between the front door and
Yeah,
the
it's like
door?
a small room between that door and then the door that leads into the casino floor.
What I wanted to do was literally create like a Kamehameha, like wave of air, and just be like the second they busted that door,
Blast him out.
yeah.
think we
but
can-
I guess I'm just sitting there holding like a
like-
small orb of air, just charging, waiting for it to happen. And I turn around and I said, "Did you find it?"
There's no book. There's no book.
And I let out because I don't do this too.
But
loud.
I'm like, there's a body. There's some kind of corpse.
Eugene is still exhausted, but at the hearing body and corpse, his eyes pop up and looks him dead in the eye and said, What do you mean?
I don't know. I couldn't look. It was too dark.
I said, "Fucking damn it!"
We don't have time for this. We have to get out of here now.
And before you go, it was a woman.
Just like a quick turnaround in the middle of all this madness. What?
It was a woman's body. It was like, I don't know. It was old. It was like a mummy.
And it's at that point that the lights turn back on. Just all the lights turn back on in this warehouse, and Leo, you're ready to just like hit the doors as soon as they break through, and then it's just like the slamming on the door stops. And then in this silence, you guys hear as a door opens.
I turn immediately to look at Eugene, kind of with the look like, where the fuck is that coming from?
And I just shrug and shake. I'm like, it wasn't me.
And you guys look up and you see the break room door opens and 2 figures walk out. First, the host.
Boom! No,
The host of this evening. Dahlia Elodie. Her eyes tired and full of anger, but also with a focus to them. Like she isn't about to lash out like she's walking into a meeting or something like that. And as she walks out, another figure walks out behind her. And it's Leo. It's a figure you know very well. A jittery figure in a crimson suit and ginger hair. Renfield follows behind her. And the 2 of them stop and stand there and look around at the carnage that has happened to this room. And Renfield's just like looking between the 3 of you, all paranoid. And Dahlia just sighs.
And I look at Dahlia. Mighty fine to see you again, Dahlia.
As he stands up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I get it.
He's on the floor. He's like, hey.
Dahlia looks at Renfield, and then Renfield raises the walkie-talkie and goes,
Wait, the second he does that, I fucking blast him. Not hitting her, hitting him precisely.
roll go Toto.
I'm gonna use weather manipulation and gale force control to literally.
Go for it.
10. 2 4s. Can I just decapitate him? No. No.
You just fucking end it right here.
Just like,
And roll credits.
that's the end for this episode of Rolling in the Myth.
Eugene hasn't even stood up.
I imagine you're just tired beyond belief.
Yeah, you're pretty.
What you just
taking-
went through?
I'm going to take a second.
As you're about to do that, Dahlia looks at you and she just glares. And Samuel, you feel that tension in the air, like a string being pulled, and then that string like breaks. And as soon as it does, you see Dahlia's like face like twist, like. And Leo, your air blast, as it goes forward, it just rises. Like it literally just grows even bigger than you've intended, and it just smacks into Renfield full force, and he just goes flying through the air, and it just smashes against the shelf. And Dahlia is just like wide-eyed. And then she sighs again, holds out her hand, and the walkie-talkie that Renfield had falls right into her palm. And she goes, "Focus on the casino floor. I'll take care of it from here."
Oh.
And then clicks off the walkie-talkie. And Renfield, like, he had hit like a second or third shelf on like one of these like
Boom,
warehouse shelves.
boom.
And then you just hear as he just falls to the floor, and he goes, and Dahlia goes, "Next time, dodge, sugar."
Dodge air.
Savage BITX.
And I say under my breath while she's saying this, you don't mind me interjecting. I said, Renfield, you and I have some unfinished business.
That can be finished later. Right now, well, it looks like your luck has run out, and so has mine, so quite literally anything could happen. So, and she looks out this
We're just like-
she looks out this warehouse that's covered in bodies and casino chips
And vomit.
cards and vomit that was also swept up by
I
the
was about to
tornado.
say, yeah, it was
man, now
something
that
by
I
the
think about
tornado. It's
it.
everywhere.
great.
Yeah.
Great.
And also dollar bills, like wads of dollar bills and all
Yeah,
that.
I was just throwing. Well,
This
I
place
don't
is
know
a
what I was
mess, I
throwing out.
just
You never told
realized.
till when the lights came on what's actually out there.
Yeah, there's just wads of like $100 bills, just like literal, there's just stacks of cash just everywhere in front of the vault. And Dahlia's just like, all right, okay. Well, Mr. Payne, I will say you did impress me.
glad to impress.
You are part of a very exclusive club. And you too. What are your names?
And I just stare at her as a, well, the proper thing to do, lady of the house, is to give your name first.
Dahlia Elodie. It's no secret.
Just had to make sure. And I kind of share a look over to Eugene.
Boys, I don't recommend information being exchanged. Could always come and bite you in the ass.
Miss Elodie.
As Eugene very fatiguedly gets up from the ground, hands on his knees, stands up.
Our identity is unimportant. We are the ones in a position of inquiry as it stands, as we have found multiple evidences of your underworld dealings, such as kidnapping, murder, perhaps, and things of the. Please give me a moment. he's dry heaving. He has no more vomit.
I'm looking at Dahlia. I'm like, that boat has some interesting things. You can't explain the bodies.
You want to talk? Then why don't all three of you join me in my office? And we can talk.
I shoot a look to all three of them. Look, we're not here for your money or to cause problems.
She looks
though.
at the wads of dollar bills that are now like on the ground.
Yeah,
right in front of the vault.
and I was just like, this means nothing to us. I don't know about the gentleman over here, but that's your own private dealings with him. We're here.
Want what I'm owed.
We're here for something important to us. A book.
And her eyes just like widen. She's like,
And then I see that, I'm like, you know exactly what we're talking about.
maybe I do. Do you want to take the gamble and find out? And with that, she turns around and walks into the break room. And Renfield, he picks himself up and he like glares at you, Leo, and then looks at Dahlia and just like in confusion, and he's like still jittery and paranoid and looking everywhere, and then he looks at you, Leo's like, I'd like to talk to you too there, bud.
And I look at Renfield and go, yo, Crimson fuck. You want to make a move? Go right ahead.
I could just see you like flipping the coin between your fingers.
I'm just doing that kind of thing. Go right ahead.
Oh, don't worry there, gambling man. I'm not the host of this party. I'm just a doorman. And he walks into the break room as well.
As he's walking into the break room, Eugene says, to stop him.
And he stops.
And he turns around.
I'm sorry. You said you're the doorman? Is that correct? I only mean, just for some I'm just surprised. I saw you in the back, and we came in through the front. I didn't see you there. Were you on break?
I look at Renfield and I'm like, I've had to deal with this all day.
No. I'm not trying to.
You can kill him if you want. We ain't gonna miss him.
No, I think that's a little bit of an overstep, but I'm just wanting to know. If
I was
you
making a statement that if you fuck up, I'll kill you and kick you out. That's what I meant by being the doorman.
Wait, you gonna kill him and kick him out? Why don't you kick him out then kill him?
Yeah, wouldn't that?
Now you gotta drag the body.
I feel like I agree that would be rather inconvenient, and also you also just told us.
And then you hear Dahlia go, boys!
I haven't lost, sight of Renfield.
Renfield just looks at you and smiles and goes, are you going to keep a lady waiting there?
Does Renfield go in first?
He's waiting on you guys.
I extend my hand.
I speak for his gesture.
After you, Mr. Field.
I'm following you all.
We're not that dumb.
Yeah. You go first.
All right. And he looks at you, Leo. But I'm fast enough to catch you if you try anything.
It looks like you weren't fast enough for the first hit.
It is true. He rather roasted you pretty bad. I mean, do you need ointment? You look rough.
Another word out of you, and I do to you what I did to his friend over there.
And with that, a fucking blood vessel just like on the side of his bald head now.
Eugene puts a hand on Leo's shoulder.
And I look at Leo's like, I don't know what this is about, but I'm usually the one who makes the sudden moves.
And Renfield gives a many-toothed smile and goes, let's go.
And I look at
And he
Renfield,
walks inside.
and I go, ladies first.
fucking
This
Jeff.
is just a fucking roast.
So I guess do you go in after?
I'll go in next.
roast of Renfield.
So after Payne goes in.
Whoa, I'm not going in by myself.
No. This is like quickly. I put my hand like on Eugene, and I use healing factor to kind of get him rejuvenate him a little bit more.
Good, because
I am definitely invoking your tag Wait, are you
Draining.
actually trying to do a move, or it's just cosmetic?
I'm just cosmetic.
Okay.
I'm
I mean,
also-
wait, are you hurt?
I'm nickel and dimed too.
No, I think I'm just gonna stabilize you.
So I keep the nickel and dimed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like kind of breathe life into him. Because look, I mean, you have no idea just the fucking look. His eyes just glared at me the second he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna nickel and activate." He's like, "No, relax. You'll get me soon enough, Kevin."
I'm fucking like sweating bullets.
It's like so.
fucking-
I pretty
fucking
much,
tired.
I pretty much just breathe a little bit of life back into it, but not curing anything.
At
Just
some point too, as we're walking, I'm kind of like grabbing the dollars, just like putting whatever I could.
you
in my
did
wallet.
pocket the fucking diamond too.
I did pocket, but I'm fucking
Yeah.
greedy, so
Maybe
I'm
you can
just
throw
going
it
for
at somebody later.
But yeah, I just cure wounds him for cosmetics. Just to,
Okay.
add a little color to his skin.
Yeah.
All right, so we all.
I'm the
go-
last to walk in.
As we're walking in, I whisper to... Who am I closer to? Probably Leo.
To Leo at this point.
I whisper to... Or I just say to Leo, low enough so that Renfield doesn't hear.
They must be scared.
Well, the most dangerous animals are the ones always backed up in a corner. So be cautious.
If they wanted to kill us, they would have tried if they thought that they could. Now they want to speak, probably to negotiate terms.
I kind of like as we're walking, I kind of lean back towards Eugene and I go, "So, what's the story about this Joker?"
He's a murderer.
And
And if you have a shot to take him down, take it immediately. Because he won't show you any mercy at all.
I kind of look at Leo and I kind of see his face and just expression. Like it's different from, like me and him, like we've had like confrontation. This is a different feeling of confrontation. Like this is like this is one I haven't seen of him yet. So I go, he must be very serious for you to be like that.
I don't even respond to what you just said, Payne.
And so the three of you go into the break room, and the sliding door is already open. There is a staircase leading up to some fate that you have no idea what's in store. But if anything has been learned, not even fate is concrete in Eden City.
And I closed the door.
As the door closes, there's one last thing. Eugene, you did roll Stop Holding Back. You did get a 10 plus. But the thing is, Stop Holding Back always has a cost, no matter what. And with a significant, you still mark fade on a theme. With how Eugene has grown, and with all that he's done, and all that he had to like pull out of himself in order to do that, I'm gonna have you mark that third fade on your introvert theme.
So it's a crack now?
Nope.
Or it's gone.
Next session, you're gonna have a whole new theme.
Oh shit.
That's the first one.
Wow, yeah.
Because here's the thing, Eugene, as you walk up these stairs, you feel a confidence that you have never felt before in your life.
Nice.
You've faced danger. You've held yourself up against friend and foe.
You literally made a black hole.
The Eugene that watches people from the shadows, that Eugene still exists, but it's not a Eugene who needs to anymore.
You evolved.
And as you walk up these stairs, you feel a strength inside you. And you realize that maybe you're not trapped in here with them. Maybe they're trapped in here with you.
Time to double down.